So in this video, I'm going to talk about getting your first moat. I'm not going to go into like major detail. I just want to talk about very simple mechanics about how to get yourself up to speed as far as taking down Eidolons. And to do that, you need to find the Quillanku guy, which is going to require you to do a bounty first, come back, and then get that quest chain and do all that quest chain, which eventually opens up Quillanku. So here we are. You then want to trade in sentient cores for cool standing, which these cores drop from the big bosses and from Vombuluses. So you go out, farm that, turn this in, do all the rep grind, etc. etc. If you have higher mastery rank, that's great. You'll be able to turn in 24,000 like me, or 26,000, or however on the high end. If not, it's going to take you days. So farm up, dig over a couple days, you'll eventually get to where you need to be. So moving on, you're going to start with nothing. It's going to give you a moat amp. This is better than not having a moat amp, so you'll pick it up, you'll level it up, and you'll go from there. And then we'll move on to, I think they've moved things around here, but yeah, so people talk about 111, 223, all sorts of different ways of building the mode amps. I'm going to tell you, after you've completed the first mode amp, if you have the resources, just go ahead and buy yourself a 111, which is taking these cheap pieces and putting them together. You'll know that you have the right pieces because they'll all cost like 2,000. I was putting the wrong one. So the Raplob Prison, the Pencha, and the Klopkra. So what that's going to do is it's going to deal so much more damage than what the generic mode amp does. And you're going to want to build these regardless, because when you guild them, you'll be able to get some mastery points, which allows you to level up and turn in more stuff and be further ahead as new content comes along. Most people will end up going with a 223 or a 233 or something, some variant of that. What that is the Schwach Prism gives out this blast, piercing damage that just hits in a wide arc. It's great. It does what you need it to do. And I'm not going to go over the three because whatever. You know, when you get there, you'll get there. You'll make it, and you'll be like, okay, I like it or I don't like it. The second part is the Shrek Sun Scaffold. You know, what this is going to do is going to change your alternate click. This alternate click just shoots out a little blast and pow, it explodes. It's very effective in close range. Long range, you're better off grabbing the Pencha Scaffold, being like a 213 or a 223. You'll notice that the last thing I'm saying is 3, and that's these 3 pieces, but this last one is clearly superior as it gives you critical hits rather than whatever these other things do. You know, I could read them for you, but they don't do anything. So that's the long and the short of getting your first mode amp and what to do with that. You'll go to the amp assembly and you'll talk to this guy and you'll put all 3 pieces together, and you can go to the other service and you can say, yes, give me a new reset my weapon, and you'll level it up, and you'll do the leveling quickly through either Hydron, or you do it through what is the other thing, that endless mission thing that's been going on. I can't even think. I guess it's been a little while with the move that I just had recently. Well, that's going to be it for this. I'm going to be talking more about the tier list fighting and how to amp yourself up. Amp.